We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to beautiful Annapolis, Maryland, and the home field of the Navy midshipmen. As we'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones. Taking on the 23rd ranked team, the Navy midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So Iowa State's offense making their way on the field to open this game. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. The Cyclones come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Looking to throw. It's Becht. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Spin move and still going. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Hansen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Trying to find some room. It's Hansen. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
And the same runner's got it again. And the Cyclones will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. So the Mids offense comes out for their first possession today. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Navy getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Gets the first and still running. Now here he goes. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Navy.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. First down and 10. To the air. It's Bett. Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Now it's second down here. He's looking to throw. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones.
You know, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Bryant. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, a great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
And the fullback going nowhere. In fact, they stop him for a loss. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking to scramble now. Finding space at the 20. Moves the ball out across the 30. And that's good for a first down.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Catch made over the middle. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. And they pick up the first on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Fielded near the 20. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back, showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Pulls it in. It's Hansen. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back to pass. It's Becht. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Shotgun formation here on third down. Throwing for his running back. Touchdown, Iowa State. They finish off the scoring drive.
Well, that's the second touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Can you believe it? He's missed the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Bryant. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Hands off to the fullback. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, big decision coming up now for this offense. I think they thought they might get this first down, but now 4th and 1. Offensive coordinator and head coach talking about it. Are you going to go for it?
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They've got him down out near the 40.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Becht. Caught, completion. Big stiff arm, and he breaks free. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The Cyclones come to a line in the hurry up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Trying to run, it's Hansen. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Bryant. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Incompletion sets up a second down.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. The back's got it. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They give it to the big fullback here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Might have thought they could catch the defense off guard by running the fullback there, but they were all over it.
Yeah, that's a great job by this defense of just showing their instincts and awareness here. Like you said, not being fooled at all. They slip it to the fullback, and he doesn't get any yards at all. In fact, he goes backwards. Good job by the D.
And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. He hands it off from the gun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And the Cyclones come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Dropping back. It's Becht. It's a short completion of the tight end. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And now the handoff. Breaks into open space. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
The Cyclones pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. Breaks free.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's got it in the open. Will not be brought down. Ball carrier tackled at the 2. A solid gain on that completion.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
And the Cyclones will line up here on 1st down and goal. Motion now from the tight end. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the penalty's going to wipe away the touchdown and back up the offense. Let's see if they can overcome that mistake. The offense threatening now. 1st and goal. Using his legs, it's Hansen. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Becht. And they will score. Touchdown, Iowa State.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his 3rd touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Caught near the sticks. It's Howard. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. First and 10 play coming up. Quarterback tries the left side. They've got him down out near the 40.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Here's a quick screen to the receiver. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. Productive drive so far as they reach the 40 with another first down. They're going to run the option. He's got room to run. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they go with the quarterback option here, and the play just didn't seem to feel like it had much of a chance. The execution just off. You got to either keep that or pitch it. He was a little bit hesitant and allowed the defense to get to him.
They'll try the option play here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Oh, that was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on third down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on fourth?
And off the bounce, that pump will roll out of bounds. And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Oh, the spin move, and he's got some space here. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Quick throw to the left. Wide open downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They'll test the right side here. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Becht. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on third down and set them up first and goal at the 10. The Cyclones line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. And the quarterback dropping back. And this time it's complete. Touchdown, Cyclones. They connect for 6.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here's the option play. Quarterback keeps the football. First down and more. He's still running. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So quickly all the way up to the 36 and it's first down. Drops back from the shotgun looking for an open man. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
That sack sets up a second down and very long. And he'll set up to throw. Caught quickly. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Navy is lined up quickly here. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Looking downfield. It's Becht. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
He'll hand it off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Grab down the middle. It's Hansen. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Good job there finding the back and that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
Looking for his back. Caught over the middle. It's Hansen. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch downfield. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Annapolis. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They go backwards on that third down completion. Sets up a fourth down. The punt team making their way on the field. Out he spins out again. You can see he's a dangerous return man. They finally grab him, but he sets the offense up in pretty good field position. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Back to throw. It's Specht. The ball is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He got it. The field goal's good. And they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
What makes a really good counterplay is selling it to the defense. So you're going to go one way and then handing it off in the opposite direction. But if you don't sell it, you're just giving the defense more time to see what's going on. They can come up and make the tackle, just like you saw there.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Receiver makes the catch. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Ball fielded near the 35. And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Specht. With the catch, it's Hansen. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Can he make it to the marker? That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27. And the Cyclones pick up enough for a first down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They finally tackle him at the 4. That's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration. Come up with a tackle for a loss.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the returner will be brought down. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. The fullback gets stuffed for a loss. Ran into a wall there.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play. They were not surprised at all that the fullback got the ball. He had nowhere to go. They stuffed that play from the beginning.
And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Well, if you're going to run this option play, you've got to be the one that's dictating the tempo. I feel like the defense right now is doing that. They did a nice job of getting to the quarterback. He didn't get many yards at all here.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Punt team ready to boot it away.
I understand the offense going to the quick slant, especially when you have a receiver that can do some damage after the catch. Pretty good job here by this defense not allowing that to happen.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Ball handed off. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Scanning the field. It's Becht. Caught behind the line. It's Hansen. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. The Cyclones lining up here on 1st and 10.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarter.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And the returner is tackled, and that'll do it for the 3rd period. Well, Kirk, Iowa State has the lead here. Hasn't been much of a contest so far, and the stats will reflect that. And as we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. They're going to run it here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Dropping back. It's Becht. Caught in the backfield. It's Lee. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Quick throw over the middle. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players. Get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
This football incomplete and a turnover on downs. They'll try and run it with the fullback. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. It's a quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Oh, my gosh. Give this defense all the credit in the world. They had their eyes in the right position, playing assignment football. Quarterback just looking for daylight. Couldn't find anywhere to go there on the keeper on the option. Again, that's great assignment football by the defense.
He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And it's still a huge deficit.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
And the Iowa State offense takes the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. That run moves the ball across the 40.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Looking to throw. It's Becht. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking deep downfield to the left. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. And the Cyclones will line up to kick it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And this is an ugly shank. And the punt heads out of bounds, taking the dangerous returner out of play here. And the Navy offense comes back out onto the field. Setting the back in motion. They feed the fullback this time. Not much on that play. Brought down short. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. We'll try to run it with the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, you and I love this guy's ability to run the football, especially in the option game. But why take an unnecessary hit here? A chance to step out of bounds and avoid the hit? You got to do it.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And here comes the punter onto the field. See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And here comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Back to pass. It's Becht. Short pass finds the tight end. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Grab down the middle. It's Townsend. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Touchdown, Iowa State. This offense really clicking.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Navy offense back out onto the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. but you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And that sets up a return. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Keeping it on the ground here. Fighting off the defender. Tackle, but first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll run it from the gun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pounding away with the run game. Has the first down and more. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. The Cyclones come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. And the Cyclones come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
No surprise here. The coach has got the offense on the field. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. It's a short attempt, but from the left hash mark, a severe angle here. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down, looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker, so let's check out that. That is a clear no-no. Illegal forward pass cost him 5 yards. This is the kind of result, Kirk, that's going to shake up the rankings. But more importantly, it's a team that felt unrespected, unloved. They came out here, pulled together, and made a very strong statement to the world.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think there's a combination of things. I think the unranked team, like you said, they came in with the eye of the tiger. They were locked in and ready to go.